to share on my meditation technique, the one that I have used for myself and that I continue to use with my clients. Okay, there's so many meditation techniques out there. This one, the sole purpose of this meditation is actually to help you see that you are not the thoughts, you are not all of those things that are happening around you, which you have become fused with, and they are creating a lot of psychological disorders around you. Okay, a lot of time the thought is the problem, the thoughts that we believe. Okay, we believe them, we become fused with them, and we get anxiety, sadness, all sort of emotion from the thoughts. Okay, and the moment we believe in those thoughts, we assume that that's who we are. So through this meditation, I help myself moment by moment to be aware that I am the greater awareness. I am the awareness that is aware of every other thing. That is, I am the awareness that is actually making out those thoughts. So if I am the thoughts, if I am the being that is able to notice the thoughts, that is aware of the thoughts, I cannot be that thought. Okay, that's the essence. Once you get to that point where this thing clicks, you become free from many things that you have believed about yourself that are affecting you and how you live your life emotionally and mentally. I love this meditation. It's been so helpful for me and for the client that I work with in helping them experience better emotional and mental wellness. And I just wanted to share it with you in this video. It's very easy. It's not difficult. Okay, the goal is to understand what the end result is. The end result of the meditation is actually to help yourself see that you are the self that is. Okay, you are the permanent self. The thoughts go and come. There is the you that is ever present. There is the you that is the awareness, okay, that becomes aware of the thoughts, that becomes aware of everything else, okay. And with that knowledge, you become aware of the fact that you cannot be the things that you are able to notice, okay. And that was a turning point in my life in terms of mental well-being. Okay, because a lot of times what is creating the sadness and all of these negative and problematic emotions are the thoughts that we consistently think about ourselves. And most of those thoughts came from the environment, from the caregivers, from the schools we went, and they became voices in our head and became thoughts that we think about. We have over 60,000 thoughts in a day. How can you be all of that? So when you become aware of this, you start to plant your own seeds of the kind of thoughts you want to think about, because you see that there is the you that is actually in charge. So that's the goal of the meditation, to experience your authentic self, your true self, the I in the I am, the you that is the I in the I am. So that you, it's eternal, okay, it's there, it's the self. All right, it's there, existing before the thoughts, before anything or everything else, and it's still there forever. So that's the whole thing. Okay, I don't want to get too deeper, so I think it's fine I stop there. So this is the process. I'll just guide you through and instruct, and then if you want to go through this with me, you can actually do this with me. It's very easy. First of all, relax. Find a very comfortable position. You're upright and you're relaxed. Okay, you close your eyes, relax, and as you close your eyes, your mind goes quiet usually, so everything else around you, your surrounding becomes quiet, because your eyes is shut out from the physical world, from the external world, and so your mind eye is opened, and with that you can notice the thoughts. Okay, so close your eyes and begin to notice the thoughts. And as the thoughts come, you see thoughts coming and going. Okay, especially when you're just starting meditation practice. If you have not done meditation before, you see different thoughts coming, and there is the tendency to want to engage with some of these thoughts, especially for people that suffer from anxiety, or from particular emotions. They have those recurring thoughts that make them to feel those emotions, the feelings of those emotions. So that at that point, immediately you close your eyes and you're silent to the world. So you're not exposed to them the more. Okay, so it's okay. It might be discomforting initially, but that's fine. The essence of meditation is learning to sit down and become comfortable with the discomfort. Okay, but don't engage with the thoughts. As the thoughts are coming, don't engage with them. The moment you notice the thought and you're about to engage with them, what do? You find a reference point, and the reference point is like grounding at that moment. You can focus on your breath that moment, okay, or the weight of your back against where you're seated, or the weight of your body in space, anything. But for this purpose, let's focus on our breath, okay? So as your eyes are closed and you're noticing the thoughts, and you find that you're about to engage with those thoughts, because the key thing is actually to notice the you that is making out those thoughts, okay? So you're not looking for the thoughts, you want to connect with the self that exists, your main existence, okay? That way you're seeing without effort that you are not the thoughts. You have the power and the ability to be separate from your thoughts. That's the whole essence of the meditation exercise. But the moment you engage with the thoughts, you become fused again, and you can move on, okay? So as you're noticing the thoughts and you find that you're about to engage with them, you find a reference point, you notice your breath, and as your mind becomes calm again and quiet again, you keep noticing the thoughts, and from there gradually moving in, you notice the thoughts, whichever thought you're trying to engage with, you come back again to a reference point, okay? And you go deeper, relaxed, you go deeper until you are able to see the you, that is not those thoughts, that you that is making out those thoughts, and for me, it's always awesome when I get to that point. Sometimes I get teary-eyed, what is tears of gladness, of joy, of peace. There's serendipity, it comes, tranquility, and it's beautiful. When I'm in that state, I start to visualize what I want, or I speak, I am affirmations for myself, so that's the whole process. It's not difficult. Don't engage with the thoughts. You notice the thoughts. As you think that you're beginning to engage with the thoughts, you take a reference, you come back to your reference point, or grounding basically, okay? You become conscious of yourself in space, the weight of your body in space, or your thoughts. You focus on your thoughts, or your back against whatever you're resting on, anything that is comfortable for you, okay? And then as the thought goes, as you continue in that silence, and then in that process you can ask yourself some questions. You can ask yourself, who am I? And you don't make effort to find out who you are. You just ask, and you're there in that quietness, until you get to that place. When you get there, you would know. It's so peaceful. It's so real. It's awesome. And you want to do it more. You want to experience it more, okay? When I get there, I quietly open my eyes, and then I start to affirm, use the I am affirmations. I am worthy. I am good enough. I am beautiful. I am a genius. I am powerful. I am great. I am awesome. I just speak it. I don't have fixed ones. I just say it as they flow from my heart. I just open myself up. I allow the expansion. I allow everything. And as the words come, I say it. And I feel good. Sometimes I pray in that moment. Okay, so it just depends on you. Okay, remember, relax, close your eyes, notice the thoughts. Okay, don't engage with the thoughts. If the thoughts are becoming engaging, go back to your reference points, which is like grounding. You can feel your foot against the ground, or the weight of your back against where you're resting on, or the weight of your body in space, or focus on your breath, whichever is comfortable. Okay, so every time you're about to engage with a thought, you do that. So what are you doing? You're quietly quieting your mind, right? And you get to that point where your mind is actually quiet and you are still. If you know the part of the scripture where the Bible says, be still and know that I am God, then you can understand this. That is your state of I amness. That is your self. your existence. It's a peaceful state, it's your authentic self, it's your true self. And in that place, there is no anxiousness, there is no depression, there is no sadness. Okay, so if you're feeling down, you're feeling moody, you're having struggle with your emotions, do this and experience that quietness that is already within you. Everything you're looking for without is actually already existing within you. So I want to encourage you to take part in this meditation practice. It is awesome, it is beautiful, it is one of the best things that happened in my life, learning it. And it's been great also doing it with my clients, for emotional awareness, and I just wanted to share it with you. You can send me any question that you have as regard this, and I will gladly respond to it. Okay, remember, do not engage with the thoughts. You are not to engage with the thoughts. You just want to notice the thoughts, so that you can see that there's an observing self. There is a you that can observe the thought. There is a noticing you that can notice the thought. So in essence, you cannot be the thoughts that you are noticing. You are separate from those thoughts. So that kind of help you, okay, especially when you're having issue believing things about yourself, when you are believing that you are bad, you are this, you are that, and those thoughts consistently are affecting you emotionally. Through this meditation, you're able to see that no, there is a you that already exists before the thought, and even after the thought, because you see the thoughts going, more coming. You have over 60,000 thoughts in a day. Okay, so you see that they're actually going and coming, and there is that you that is permanent, that is eternal, your existence, your I amness. And that place is peaceful, and it's not filled with all of those troubles that are giving you issues around your mind.